Here in your garden in a beautiful day. We got lucky with the day.
Lucky, yeah.
We really did. But anyway, before we talk about your books, I'd love it if you tell me a little bit about the garden.
Well, this is the walled garden, which you'll be able to see as we move around because we've got brick walls all around it. The entire garden is a little under 2 acres. This is behind the house, we've got meadow and more garden in the front. We've got the vegetable garden back here. This is the most cottagey and typical English border garden part of the garden. One of the things that I wanted to be sure and get in is that I have over 400 roses. They're mixed in. I don't much like classic rose beds with roses in little serried ranks, looking sort of boring and organized. I like them crammed in with a lot of other things. So there are a lot of roses here, but this is the end of May when we're shooting, and it's a little too early for my roses to be out. Unfortunately, I wanted you to come in June.
Oh, well.
And so a lot of this green stuff you see is actually rose bushes, but unfortunately it's only green stuff.
Now, you talked about, we were talking about rose bushes, and that's a very important part of your newest book.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about your new retelling of Beauty and the Beast and how it compares to your old retelling of Beauty and the Beast?
Well, the most obvious difference between my first Beauty and the Beast, which is just called Beauty, and the new one, which is called Rose Daughter, is that I have become a gardener in the interval. When I wrote Beauty, it's not that I haven't always loved roses, but I'd never grown them. I only knew them sort of in theory and out of florist shops and other people's vases. And when I moved over here to marry Peter 5.5 years ago, Peter has lived here, as I say, about 40 years and has been a passionate gardener most of his life. And it seemed to me that as sort of part of marrying this person, I should give his pet avocation a try. It wasn't anything particularly coherent or organized. It was just, I'm in England. One of the things that English people do, including my husband, is garden. Let's try gardening. And it absolutely bit me, and I fell for it completely. I am now an absolutely rabid gardener.
But how would you say the two books are different?
Well,
it's the same basic. It's the same
basic story, but the roses in Rose Daughter are crucial to the working out of the story. They're a crucial symbol to what is going on in the story. In this version of life, roses are rare and very difficult to grow. There are those who would say that they're difficult to grow in this world too, but never mind. And it's the process by which Beauty brings really the Beast back to life again by bringing his roses back to life.
Now, did you see Walt Disney's Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
What do you think of a Hollywood retelling of Beauty and the Beast as compared to your retelling of the story?
I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to.